Yeah, people. Well, you know, say what I want.
Wagwan,
I'm so
people.
used to it saying what I want. It just seemed like a complete dead, wicked silence. So weird.
I was trying to give you some space to.
Yeah. So we're just coming in from the market. So we just decided we're gonna drop something real quick
Mm-hmm.
before everybody decides to go to sleep.
Yeah.
So marketing, challenging. Yeah, tell you that. So there was one thing that we wanted to. Well, there's a couple few things, but
Mm-hmm.
we want to start with an announcement, and I'm gonna literally read this. Okay, so Jamaica's Prime Minister Andrew Holness has once again hinted at the possibility of importing skilled workers to address the shortage of workers on the island.
Mm-hmm.
So, skilled workers to address importation of skilled workers to address the shortage of workers on the island. Several business leaders in the private sector, including chairman of the Margaritaville Caribbean Group, Ian Deere, and deputy chairman of Choctaw Caribbean, John Biles, have recently called for the government to consider implementing a program to import skilled labor to meet demand, specifically, and I want you to note this, specifically in the hospitality sector. Yeah, so that's pretty much where it is.
Yes, and along with that, it is said that there is to be some housing opportunities as well as other loan opportunities for those said imported workers. So he would be essentially along with that building or allowing them to build residence
Oh,
in an
really?
area.
Wow, chop out. I have to go back out and then come back in as an imported skilled workers. No, the problem is, right, the hospitality sector, right? That sector is part of the overseas labor program. You know, like the farm workers that is sent to Canada,
Mhm.
and also America, and then also you have those who work in the, and I think these are the ones you're referring to. There's a sector where those who work in the hotel industries in these countries. There's a program that literally takes people out of Jamaica to go to these countries. So it's kind of weird. So, there's mom. Say hello at me and just wave your hand to the people. She not pay me no mind. So it's kind of weird how if we're sending people abroad, right, in the to take part in these programs, it's kind of hard to say that we don't have these skilled workers. Anybody else find that funny?
Yeah, I think it's very interesting. Yeah, it's kind of a reverse.
It makes absolutely no sense. It just don't make any sense. So here we are. We're saying that okay, we don't have any skilled workers to take part in our hotel industries. However, we're sending our workers overseas to take part in their hotel industry. I don't know. That's making sense. But please, people, we need to know exactly what you think because it don't make any sense. And I don't know. You know,
Absolutely.
there's a lot of gorillas in the mist. That's what we think. That's what we think. So don't ignore this video. Apart from liking it, definitely make sure that you put your comments on that because we
Yes.
really want to know if we're the only ones who find that really beyond funny.
Yeah, this is something that's currently keeping us up at night. So,
Definitely.
but yes, in other news,
Yeah. In other news, we've finally caught up with the we finally caught up with the Color Purple movie, and we watched it. We watched it,
yeah.
and what do you think?
So as a fan of the original, I thought it was pretty good. It was more of a, um, it made the story a little bit more cohesive. Also, I really enjoyed it being a musical. I love a good musical. So
Yeah, it was all right. The musical part at first, if you watch the original, it may throw you off. Well, it threw me off a little bit, just a little bit, because the Color Purple is a good, great, powerful story, but I don't. It's not like a good feeling flick. It's not. I mean, even though it speaks of independence and trials, but it being a musical, it kind of threw me off. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. But yeah, I enjoyed it. But I just kind of feel funny sometimes to see black people in certain perspective. I mean, we have suffered so long, and nobody has given us a country. But that's another story.
okay.
Yeah, but outside of that, the cast
Hmm.
cast was excellent. What do you think about the cast?
Very star-studded. Loved everybody on the cast. It's very interesting. What do you think of Mister?
Yeah, that was it was good. Everybody, the
I s
characters, the acting was on spot.
Yes,
Yeah,
considering the what everybody said about the whole pay thing, it's like as many stars as they got. If it was of any other race, we would have gotten a lot more money from the studio, I guess. But I feel like for it to be a star-studded, I hope everybody gets their just
fair
dues.
share.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, if you allow people to let you work for nothing, then that's exactly what you're gonna work for. It's not. There comes a point in time when you just have to just know your worth, and that's just the way it is.
Hmm.
Yeah. So Color Purple, um, 5 stars for acting. The way it was
Hmm.
presented, turning it into a musical that was like pretty cool. Not
Yes.
gonna lie, we love that too.
Yeah, the adaptation was very, very nice. So
Right.
I really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
if you haven't seen it yet, go out and definitely take a look at it. Fantasia was great.
Yes.
Taraji, everybody was
Hmm.
just basically on point. It shows that black people definitely, have the skill to command this industry in a
Yes.
very huge big way.
Yes. Boosie wasn't feeling it. He took his daughter off out of the side
Oh yes,
of
Mr. Boosie. So so I don't know. Tell them who Boosie is, guys, real quick, just in case our
uh
audience are not up on
okay.
par.
So if you are one of those rare people who do not know who Boosie Badass is, long history with Boosie. He's a rapper, a Louisiana rapper. He's been around for a very long time. I want to say early 2000s, maybe even early or late 90s. He's very opinionated on things that we would say are non-traditional, like homosexuality of any type. So there was a brief moment.
So, but without cutting it, so he's homophobic, pretty much. That was, or you said that in a euphemistic way, like you didn't really want to
Um,
label him, but it is what it
yeah,
is.
I don't know if he would consider himself that. I don't want to
Okay.
give him
Well, it's true.
I don't want to misnomer anybody.
True, 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 true,
So
true that.
I don't know if he identifies this as
True,
homophobic
true,
or
true.
not.
Yeah, man. The way it
But
presented was perfect. Yeah.
yeah, so he doesn't associate with those type of things, and I guess he doesn't want his children seeing even the slightest or what have you. So he has very strong opinions on the matter, as do I,
Right.
and the opposite effects of how he feels.
So he took in other words, he was in the theater and he felt like the Color Purple was kind of leaning towards homosexuality. There were some kind of pseudo lesbian scenes, so he basically took he exited the theater, and
Hmm.
I heard that some people, there were other people who did the same thing too, because it seemed as if it was promoting that kind of a thing. Trust me,
Yes. So
I sat there. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Yeah. So I have not read the book, but I've watched the original movie plenty of times. But I did hear in the book, and there is something similar in the original film. Where Suge and Celi's relationship is very close and very intimate. So this was just highlighting that a little bit more. It went more along with the book. Again, I have not read the book, but this is what I've heard, that it goes a little bit along with that.
Yeah, didn't see it. I was looking on for the scene.
It was brief.
I know the scene that is being referred to, but the impact didn't see it. But to each his own, to each his own. All right. So what else we have to talk about?
Um, I just want to say we didn't get a chance to review this, but I want to talk about Silent Night.
Okay.
It was a very interesting film as far as there was no dialogue. Kid Cudi was in this movie as well. Big ups to Cudi. However, I did not appreciate the basically like they were so dead set on basically making like Hispanics, Latinos, and Mexicans of all
Yeah.
kind like the bad guy of the entire like episode of the movie. So it just really that really it really grinded my gears. Was not feeling that at
Yeah,
all.
it was like you remember Marked for that movie with Steven Seagal, how he was just like beating up the Jamaicans and throwing them through windows. This Silent Night is almost something like that, where you have this white dude just walking around, just killing Hispanics. Now we from Arizona, we know Hispanics don't play that. They're
Yeah,
not easy kills.
not go
So,
soft.
but so that was one. Everything about this movie was basically extreme. So the plot was kind of extreme, and also too, as the name suggests, Silent Night. There was absolutely no dialogue.
Yeah, there was
Nobody
yeah.
spoke in the movie.
Yeah,
Like, it was
there
nobody.
Was,
yeah.
They made noises obviously, but nobody had any like sentences.
Right.
Which again, very very. I like that concept.
Grunts and groans.
Yeah, I would love to see that concept because we don't have silent films anymore in this day and age. So I would love to see that concept spent in a better way, not towards
not over the bodies of Mexicans.
Yeah, that's no bueno. We're not doing that around here. So yeah,
so we thought we would
targeted.
just
Yeah, no, that was pretty much it. I just felt like it was very targeted, and that really grinded me, in the wrong way.
Yeah, it kind of rubbed us the wrong way, but it was for that reason, and also for the fact that there was absolutely no dialogue that we kind of found it different, and that's the reason why we're actually mentioning it.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's another thing that keeps me up at night. That movie, and the repercussions of what's gonna come. And I don't know if anybody's seen it or not.
Yeah, but let us know if you have, and if you haven't, go out to a silent night, and then if you haven't caught up with Color Purple, definitely do the Color Purple. It's a great movie regardless.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure Boosie pretty much finished watching it when he reached home.
Probably Boosie
I went back the next day without his
because we know his personal effects are we're not even gonna get into that, but big ups to everybody.
Yeah, because fun and joke aside, everybody have their right to parent.
Yeah, the way that
they see fit. So so we just it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, so big ups, everybody. Big up yourself, whether it's your first time here or you're a return subscriber. Big up yourself.
Oh, definitely. And for the next few days, we're going to be dropping some more videos. We have some other topics that we want to talk about. For example, some interesting topics, governmental and some just like fun, because we love to keep it jiggy over here. No bull face, no bullfrog face. We just keep it nice and easy.
Yeah, but no Diddy dirty money over here either. We've never been to a Diddy party. I'm gonna say that right here now. We've never been to a Diddy party.
Yeah, but guess what? That's what they all say.
No, sir.
All right, people. We out.
Peace.
Peace.